Howdy, howdy, everyone. I am back home, and I am sitting here with the one, the only, G Liberty's first live televised interview, and I have the exclusive. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. I'm gonna get into all the stuff about the convention and stuff later. Got my Free the People shirt on. Check them out. Free the People on YouTube. They're a good sized channel. Hopefully I get to they invited me to interview for them, so I'm gonna have to hook up with them and do it. But yeah, don't hurt people. Don't take their stuff. It's blending with my green screen, so and my camera got shifted for some reason. So give me 1 second. I had to set all this stuff up all over again. So it was.
Move the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the camera just a tad to get the wall out of it. Right there is where it should be. So how's it going, G Liberty?
Good.
How's the campaign?
Good.
Good, yeah. You think you're gonna win?
Win what?
Your campaign, the president, the kid president.
Oh. Good president.
Kid president 2020, right?
I was about to say that.
Were you about to say that?
Yeah.
Let me speak up a little bit. Let me move the mic a little bit closer to make sure everybody can hear you. Yeah, can everybody hear us? That's one thing I need to ask. You know what? I'm going to test it out real quick. Okay, yeah, you can't hear us. I just tested it on the thing over here. So, audio transfer. Why am I getting this audio warning again? This is confusing me. I'm confused. I should be having no problems. But it sounds like y'all can hear me okay.
Okay.
So I don't know why I'm getting this audio stream current bitrate is 0. My bitrate should not be 0. But okay. Anyways, so thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. So your campaign video seems to be going crazy on Twitter. People are changing their logos on Twitter to Vote G Liberty 2020. And I think you got some momentum here. So
some momentum.
Momentum. That means people are starting to gatherize around you. That's a evolve.
Christopher Devolvey.
Yeah. What do you think about Devolvey and his campaign?
Bad sense, because he said, G Liberty, you're paying for this.
Oh, you didn't like that too much? No?
Not at all.
So you don't like when people want to take your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Especially your money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember this or not, but you talked about this briefly in your campaign video. And I just want to clarify for the audience especially. So what exactly is taxation?
Taxations are the laws.
No, what exactly you said? Taxation is
the important?
No, it's not important at all. Don't you remember we were talking about taking something that doesn't belong to you? Remember? So what is it called when you take something?
Taxation.
Yeah, but when you take something that doesn't belong to you, the government calls it
taxation.
But what it really is what do you think
theft.
it is? Theft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so taxation is
Theft.
Okay, I just want to make sure we got that out in the open ahead of time. Oh, Fighter69 says, hey, he's voting G Liberty. What's your stance on more recess?
Play whatever you want.
Play whenever you want?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, right? This is just freedom to play. So, I mean,
kids are in charge of everything?
Kids are in charge of everything. Okay, that sounds like a fun concept right there, actually. I kind of like that idea. I think you guys could do a better job than some of these adults we have going on here. It's like for instance, well, first of all, I had a question for you. I got some people on Twitter that were messaging me and they were asking, okay, G Liberty, Are you a Republican or are you a Democrat?
I'm just a kid.
Just a kid. Okay, so you just a kid. Just a kid. So, okay, so then we got that out of the way. You know, like, some people in government, they believe that, so say you have a friend, right?
No.
That you like to play with, right? You got friends, right? What's one of your friends?
His name is Damian from school.
Damian, right? So, Damian, so do you know where Damian lives?
No.
No. Well, he probably lives in the neighborhood, right? On the other side of say Damian lives on the other side of the street, right? So say that people on this side of the street, for no reason whatsoever, just because the people on the other side of the street are different, they're saying that we don't want the people from the other side of the street to come over to this side of the street. Do you think that's all right?
You can let them.
Yeah, but they don't want to let them.
Why? Did they just want to free their houses?
I don't know. It's kind of silly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so then Damian over there couldn't come play with you because
they don't want them.
Because the people on this side of the street all got together and said, we don't want those people from the other side of the street to come over here.
Well, sharing is caring, and you can share your streets.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fighter 69 says you should have limits, though, right, on recess. You shouldn't just be able to play all day. There should be some kind of limits, right, where you go in and you have to learn something, right?
Yeah, you have to learn math, ABCs, numbers, a lot.
But you should be able to just go to recess whenever you want, right? Yeah. So then when you get done playing at recess, you come back in and you learn some more? That sounds pretty cool. Who would control that, though? I mean, what if kids just wanted to play out at recess all day?
Well, they have to wait till they play.
They have to wait?
Yeah. Like, they have to do their stuff, then till it's the time to go to recess, they can go play.
Oh, okay, but so it's not recess all day?
Nope.
Oh, okay, I get it. So it's still controlled, I get that, so let me see, let me think about something else that's kind of interesting that's going on in politics right now. So they have this thing, right? So certain people like to, we'll just say, eat certain things, right? Certain things. So,
like, like candy stuff.
Yeah, like candy and stuff. But how can I put this? So, do you think that the government should be able to tell you what you eat?
Sort of.
Sort of?
No.
No?
Your parents have to decide.
Your parents should decide, right? They should decide what's best for you. I agree. I think because, you know, I mean, they don't know you, right? You could be, you know, have a peanut allergy. The government doesn't know. So why would they ban peanuts, right? So, but people do have peanut allergies. So why doesn't the government ban peanuts? Because some people can get really sick off of peanuts.
Yeah, they're like allergic.
But they don't ban the peanuts. But why don't they ban them?
Because
most people aren't allergic to them. You know, and then that would not be freedom.
Yeah. So
you should be free to eat peanuts if you want to eat peanuts, right?
You have to be free to do like stuff.
Yes. That's what it's all about. It's about freedom, right? Exactly. Ooh, David's lover said he's voting Devolvey, or he or she, I don't know which, but I'm voting Devolvey. Evolve said there is a expose ad about to come out on G Liberty regarding him not even fixing his bed up, but yet he want to be president. You know, you make your bed in the morning, don't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you make your bed because the government tells you to make your bed, or do you make your bed because it's the right thing to do?
Right thing to do.
Exactly. So that's the idea, right?
2 people just got off, and there's only one.
It doesn't. That's not accurate.
Oh.
There's already 2 people talking in chat. And your mom. So now it says 0. But I know your mom's still there. So about this bed making thing.
It's important when you wake up.
Well, it's important to clean up after yourself, right? No, we don't need other people cleaning up after us.
And when you mess up your bed at night, get your blanket and pull it off, then you have to make it.
Yeah. Because it's the right thing to do, right? Yeah. So if you make your bed, then you get to sleep in it, right?
And put your pillow everywhere or something. Or
Well, yeah, wherever you want.
You
Should be able to, right?
You can sleep on the back, on the front, the side. Do you sleep all by yourselves? Comment.
You're asking the audience if they sleep by themselves?
Yeah, because some people at my school, Gabby said at my school she sleeps all by herself.
Do you sleep all by yourself?
No, with my brother.
Oh, yeah. He's in another bed, though, right?
Yeah.
He's got his own bed. You got your own bed. Yeah. I don't sleep by myself.
You sleep with Mom.
I sleep with Mom.
And when it's church, you just get on the phone, then look at church.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. We get on the phone every morning with church, huh? Do you like that?
Yeah. I am glad we're back in our classes. I'm glad.
In your church classes with Pastor Jason? Yeah. You know, liberty is in the Bible. All over the Bible talks about liberty.
It
Doesn't talk about evolution. Talks about liberty, though.
And God.
And God, yeah. God's all about free people. Right? You think God wants to see his people free? I think so, right?
Dad, you remember when it was Valentine's and God dies in Valentine's? Or like Easter? Yeah, Easter.
Easter. Yeah. I was like, you had me confused there for a minute. Yes, on Easter.
Yes, and he has to die.
On Good Friday.
Then he has 3 crosses.
Well, yeah, there was 3 crosses. There was 2 thieves, and then Jesus was in the middle. And he had a thief on each side of him. But he saved the thieves.
How?
Because he's God.
He can never die.
Well, he came back 3 days later. He rose from the dead.
He rose?
Yep.
3 days later?
The first zombie, like a zombie, came up. No, he didn't come up like that, but he came back from the dead.
Came back?
Yeah. Didn't Pastor Jason tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, that's what Easter really is. It's not on Good Friday is when he dies, and then on Sunday, which is Easter, is when he comes back. When he rose from the dead. Because death can't hold God. No.
It can't.
No.
He can come back alive any single day.
No, he's always around now. That's the whole thing now. Now he's just everywhere. Anytime you need him, that's all you got to do is pray.
Is he next to Santa too?
Probably not. I'm not sure him and Santa have a good relationship since they're trying to steal each other's birthday or whatever. Well, since Santa Claus likes to try to take all the credit for Jesus' birthday, I don't know. Might be a little conflict there.
I think Santa doesn't have a birthday.
We don't know what Santa's birthday is. But he likes to deliver presents on Jesus' birthday. So, I guess that's all good.
I think they're brothers. No, John is his brother.
So the schools have been closed.
Yes, because of the coronavirus.
Because of coronavirus. So what do you think we should do about that? Do you think we should open the schools back up again?
So they can learn more.
Yeah?
We've been there like 102 days. No, 142.
But you were doing school on the computer, right?
Yeah.
You didn't like that?
No, I did, actually.
You did like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend, just one,
Uh-huh.
and his name is, I don't know. I forgot. like 7 weeks ago, maybe?
Oh, for summer school.
Yes.
Yeah. But don't you miss your friends like from your
School?
kindergarten class?
Yes. Mostly Damian.
Yeah, but you got to see him on the computer. That wasn't the same.
Yeah. Wasn't.
Wasn't?
Damian wasn't in my Zoom meeting. Or, no, my WebEx.
Oh.
He wasn't.
Okay.
It was just like maybe 12 people. 12.
So do you think we should open the schools back up during the coronavirus?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why's that?
because so I can learn more, play recess, go in the playground.
But what if you don't think people get sick?
Nope.
No.
No, kind of. They have to wear their mask.
Oh yeah, that might help. Huh?
We're
So-
going in a new school.
So do you think school was better on the computer or actually going to school in person?
Going to school.
Yeah, that's better than the computer. Did you
Mhm.
learn more in school?
Mhm.
Yeah, and you got to see your friends.
Mhm.
That's what I figured. So you're not scared of the coronavirus?
No,
What do you think's going to happen if you catch the coronavirus?
you die.
Because I need to talk to him a little bit more about this. If you catch the coronavirus, you're going to die?
Yeah.
But you're not scared to go to school?
No.
You're not scared to go to church and stuff and be around other people that might have it?
Yes, I'm scared because the coronavirus is next to them, and the coronavirus sees me, and I fell on the ground.
It doesn't work like that. It's like you just get sick like you get, remember your brother used to get coughs all the time?
Yeah.
And he'd be sick for like a few days and stuff. You don't hardly ever get sick. Remember when I got sick in January? Like a couple months ago, and I was in the spare room here? Remember?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
sleeping in there because I was sick for like a whole month. Yeah, so that's kind of what the coronavirus does.
Mhm.
Makes you really sick for a long time. But only very few people die from it. And kids, not at all. Kids don't.
Well, like 5 girls died, and 3 boys died. 5.
Where'd you hear that?
From Mom.
Mom?
Mhm.
I'm going to have to talk to your mom. I don't know what she's talking about.
From the coronavirus.
Now, there's a lot of people that have died from it, but they usually have something else that makes them sick. So they already have one thing that's making them sick, and then they get coronavirus, which makes them even sicker. And then, especially like old people. So like for grandma, it'd be kind of scary for
Hey,
grandma.
Daddy, remember that sick day I was really sick?
What day was that?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
What was wrong with you?
I had a big fever, and I went to bed till Mom get here. Then I had to eat some soup. Then I feel better.
Oh yeah, you were sick for like a day or so.
Mhm.
But speak out. Do you think? Let's see what you think about healthcare. Since we're talking about being sick and stuff, do you think that the government or doctors should control healthcare?
Yeah. No.
Which one? Do you think government should control healthcare, or do you think doctors should control healthcare?
Doctors.
Yeah, it'd probably be smarter, huh, if the doctors controlled it. Yeah, that's pretty easy, huh?
Mhm.
So who do you think's in charge of your health? I mean, who do you think's in charge of your dad's health? Do you think the government or the doctors, or do you think I'm in charge of my own health?
You're in charge of your own health.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
Mom said she never said that.
What? You remember, Mom? Like a long time ago or something?
You said 3 boys and 2 girls died from coronavirus.
No, 5.
So that's why you gotta be careful what you say around kids. Okay, is there anything else you want to tell your audience why they should vote for you?
Because I'm liberty.
Because you're liberty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how does that help people?
That
So how does being free? What does it mean to you? How does it make you? What is so good about being free? About not having government telling you what to do? What is so free about? What is so good about that?
That the government wants to control you, but they're not. We're own controlling ourselves, and we really want to be free, and we're free right now.
Well, we're sort of free right now.
Yeah.
So what's a good thing about being? Just tell me one good thing about being free. You just think about it. If you could do whatever you wanted, what would it be that you would want to do? If you're completely free.
Borrow people's wallets.
Borrow people's wallets. I don't think you understand the question. So if you're free, right? That means nobody can tell you what to do.
No.
When you're free, nobody tells you what to do, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so if nobody is telling you what to do, what would you do?
I won't listen to them.
Well, nobody's telling you what to do. So you can do whatever you want. What you gonna do?
Do whatever you want.
And that's better than government telling you what to do?
Mhm.
I think so. Do you like it better when when your dad tells you what to do, or do you like it better when you get to do whatever you want?
Telling me what to do.
You like me to tell you what to do?
Mhm.
No, we need to fix that.
Or what to do.
So do you like to play?
Yeah.
So if I made you go pull weeds, if I told you to go pull weeds, wouldn't you rather be playing than pulling weeds?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of comments.
Oh, did I miss some? Oh yeah, we missed some comments. Still on the fence, but that was good. How do you plan to deal with bullies?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Oh, how do you think we should deal with bullies? That's something you didn't talk about in your campaign video.
Yeah.
So what do you think we should do about bullies?
You run away from them so they can't bully you.
Okay, so and then what should we do? Do you think you should tell somebody?
Yes.
But then what if the bully finds out you told? Do you think the bullies will get mad?
Yes.
So,
Or sad.
or sad?
Yeah, because they maybe don't like to bully.
Maybe. Yeah. Have you ever been bullied before?
No.
No. Have you seen somebody that was being bullied before?
My brother.
Your brother?
Mhm.
Your brother what?
He was like he was coming next to me when I didn't want him to.
Oh, so he was bullying you.
Mhm.
Oh, so Devolvi, who has this stance on bullying, was actually bullying you.
Mhm.
What did you do?
I told
No, who did you tell?
you. Our mom.
Yeah, it happens quite often.
Mhm.
So what would you do if you saw somebody being bullied?
I would tell on them
Oh, okay.
because they're being bullied.
Yeah. So what would you tell the bully though? Would you tell him to stop?
Yeah, and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But not bully someone else. No.
Oh no. Would you tell him, hey, you're being a bully?
Yeah, and go somewhere else Play in the playground. Go somewhere else. Go home. Ride your bike and go home.
Mm-hmm. Would you play with a bully?
No.
No. What if they promised they wouldn't bully anymore? Then would you play with them? Would you be friends with them?
If he be nice again.
Mm-hmm. Then you would be friends with them?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So you would forgive.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions for G Liberty? What is the age? My son is 4. What is the age requirement to run for kid president? Under 12, I would say, because 13 you're a teenager. You're not a kid anymore. So 12 you're still a kid. So I would say 0 to 12. If you got to be. That's the only requirement, I guess, to run for kid president is you got to be a kid. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Do we have any other topics that we need
I
to
think
bring
they
up?
were gonna send stuff since you said that.
Oh no, because Bruno's is from India. Do you know where India is?
Far away.
It's pretty far. It's like on the other side of the world.
The night.
It's right now. It is probably about 6:30 at night. I mean 6:30 in the morning. So it's early in the morning in India right now.
What?
Yeah, India is, I think, the second most populated country in the world. So we have 330 million people in the United States. They have 3 billion. They have 5 times more people than we do.
Oh.
It's a big country. But so Bruno's is from India. He has a 4-year-old that is thinking about joining the kid president race. So that should be interesting that we would have somebody from another country join the race. I think it would make it extremely interesting. Scandal alert, Devolvi is actually a bully. This can't be. This will ruin his campaign. I'm just saying, you heard it here first on Libertarian Dave. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Is that the corona? Are you hungry?
No.
I think Mama's getting dinner. Let me see if I can find some other. Let's see, what other topics can we talk about? We talked about the. So let's talk about crime and criminal justice. Do you know what criminal justice is? Do you know what crimes are?
Yeah.
When somebody breaks the law, you're gonna break your glasses, dude. When somebody breaks the law, they get arrested and they go to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think it should, if there's some crimes that where nobody gets hurt. So if there's a crime, if somebody does something and nobody gets hurt from it, do you think it should still be a crime?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because.
So what I'm saying is if so there's crimes out there where people can be arrested for doing something that did not hurt anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think people should be arrested for doing something that did not hurt anybody else?
No.
No, right?
Because they're being good.
Yeah, right. I mean, they're not hurting anybody. So why? So I mean, just like my shirt says, don't hurt people, and don't take their stuff. So if there's no victim, a victim is like somebody, like if I beat you up, then you're the victim because you got beat up. Or if I take your stuff, then you're the victim because I took your stuff. So if there's no victim, there shouldn't be no crime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? So like if I'm just sitting back, and I have let's say let's say that I take this thing, right? I get these. I decide to grow this plant in my backyard. You know, we got plants in the backyard, right? Like we got the rosemary and the
potato
and the mint. We never got the potato to work. Remember?
Oh.
All we got was these little weird-looking pod-looking things that.
We got like spinach or something. They look skinny and they're green and
Oh, asparagus.
yeah, asparagus.
Yeah, we get like 2 of those a year.
Mhm.
We get like 2 asparagus that grow every year. So what I'm saying is if so, you know, if I wanted to, you know, if I grow a plant in the backyard, do you think I should be arrested for that?
No,
Right. I mean, but what if it's
a bad plant.
a bad plant? Yeah.
Oh, you had to be arrested
Yeah.
if you did that.
Why?
Because it's a bad plant and it can maybe hurt people.
Oh, it's not like gonna eat people or nothing. It's just a plant.
And it has bad food.
No, not really. It actually has really helpful food. It's like medicine. For a lot of people, it's medicine.
Huh?
But if it was a bad plant, you think people should get arrested for growing bad plants?
Mhm.
Why?
Because it's bad, super bad.
But is it hurting anybody?
No.
But you still think they should be arrested?
Yes, it's the bad plant that grows super high.
I didn't say it grew super high.
Oh,
What plant are you thinking about? You thinking about plants that like eats people?
no, not anymore.
Not anymore. Anyways, let's move on.
We're not doing the no and yes. Wait, Coach said something?
Do you have no? Kid president does not have to be American. Of course not. It would be convenient if they spoke English though, so that everybody could understand, or at least have a translator. Otherwise, if we have a debate or something, it could get complicated. Oh, maybe we should have a debate. Maybe, especially after these allegations that are coming out about Devolvey being a bully. Yeah, that might be something we need to address. So, any other things that we need to talk about? Let's see. We talked about immigration. We talked about the war on drugs, victimless crimes, and we talked about healthcare. So, do you think that rich people should pay for everybody's stuff?
They can buy their own stuff.
Their own stuff. But what about your stuff?
If we sell, then they can buy whatever they
They
want.
can buy your stuff.
If we sell like our car, toys, jumping balloons.
Do you think if you were rich that you should be able to keep your own stuff, or do you think that the government should be able to take it from you and give it to other people?
The government taking it from me because I have a lot of money.
If you had a lot of money, you think it would be okay if the government just took half of it and gave it to everybody else? Yeah.
But not everyone in the world.
But then they would have to keep some of it for themselves too. So you had all the money, and so I'm the government, and then instead of you giving it to people, I'm gonna take it from you, and then I'm gonna keep some of it and then give some of it to people. So what do you think's better? Do you think it's better if you just give it to people, or do you think it's better if I take it from you and give it to people and keep some of it for myself?
Keep it first. No. That I give it to them.
Okay. So you think that you should give it to them. So you believe in charity more than government charity. Government forced charity, because there's no such thing as government charity. Because the sad thing is government can only give by first taking. So, like, you can give to people who need, but if you're the government, you have to take it from somebody else in order to give it. So it makes it kind of mean, right? You have to be mean first by taking something before you can actually be nice to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we don't have any more comments for you. So I appreciate the interview. Is there anything you'd like to say to to get people to vote for you?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
You can subscribe in lives. You can. Or
Yeah,
not?
yeah. Well, they can subscribe. Yeah. There's a little button they can subscribe.
Are you gonna subscribe to your own channel?
Well, you're on my channel right now. You don't have a channel for yourself yet. So.
Well, Coach is maybe making me one right now.
I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
So the camera's over there. If you want to tell anybody something, if you want to tell them thank you and for listening and vote G Liberty.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Vote for me and be free.
That's right. I can't be me if I'm not free, right? All right, buddy. You can go tell Evolve that we're done with the interview.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good luck on your campaign. You got my vote, G Liberty.
Okay.
That was completely unscripted too, so that's why I was like, I gotta work on, my asking questions at a 6-year-old level. So he did good. He did really good, man. I loved it. Some of his answers are really good. I think he was nervous though. He was kind of nervous being on the live stream and stuff. So, because usually, I mean, I have conversations with him, and he comes up with some of the craziest things sometimes when he's talking. And it's just, I mean, there's like so many classic G Liberty one-liners that you guys haven't seen. But yeah, it was good. Did you catch the interview?
I did.
Oh, you changed your shirt. We're twinsies now.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna plug up real quick here.
It's under there.
Yeah.
I got an actual.
He actually killed it. He did really good. That was impressive.
You got to evolve.
Got your phone.
That was awesome. That was pretty good. That was good. It was a fun watch.
Oh shoot, that was a fun watch. So did you hear? We got some controversy.
We got some controversy. You guys are staring up over in that camp over there.
Yeah, I just saying, I just asked if he had ever been bullied before, and apparently he's been bullied, but by maybe that's why he's running. Maybe he's trying to prevent that bully from getting into office or something. I don't know.
I'm talking about Diwali. I'm pretty sure he has no comment at the moment, but at the moment there's no comment. We'll address that. That was a fun interview.
Oh, I know. I don't know if where's this song? This is right next to the mic, dude.
Oh shoot.
So we do have somebody that wants to open up the phone lines.
Boom. All right, there we go.
For you.
Get back to my page here. Hey, what is up there, guys? So you were at the
This is good. I'm sorry. My Twitter feed is actually really good now.
Really?
Because since being at the convention, I have like a ton of libertarians that have followed me.
Oh, okay.
Even on YouTube now, I gained like probably 15 subscribers from. I'm sure they're not watching live, but this libertarian says, I think this was a black libertarian. Remember?
Oh,
he changed his name. I don't know. His name, he posts some really good ones. This one says, "It's sad how people worship the state like it's done something good."
That's true. You should get him in. He's been wanting to zoom in.
I know, we really do, man.
Like anytime. All right, let me share it on my Facebook. Share this.
So I know Tiger King 101.
Oh, he was in my live.
Did he already come at you?
No, he came at me about the he was in my live. I guess what was he saying? It was about he thought that I was it was the logo. This is what it was. And Tiger King, if you watch it, I did see your comment. I'm not holding I guess he thought that I was not going to give him like a Devolve logo not devolving, but G Liberty
Yeah.
logo and whatnot. But we're in the chat, and he wanted me to take like time out and whatnot. He's like, I know you hear me. We know you vote for it.
Oh no, this ain't about that.
It was pretty funny. Oh, God,
that.
what did I do now? It's out.
Actually, because I was at dinner, while I was at convention, and he had mentioned about the logo, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get it. And I think you sent it to me, right?
I
You
did.
sent it to me. I just added 2020 to it. I transparent the background, and then I posted it and I sent it to you.
Oh, okay. I sent the video.
And then Ma 2 stole it. I think she's using it now too.
Oh yeah, she's got something cool going.
No, but that's not what he was talking about.
Oh,
or
God.
she. I don't know if. No, this
What I do
this
now?
was about a certain part too that you've never done.
Oh. Oh, that is what it is. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So here's a little confession. I did it and I accidentally deleted it, and then I was a little frustrated with myself and didn't want to redo it all over again, and that's why I just haven't came back to it. But it was done, and then I was kind of wiping a bunch of files. I thought it was the raw file, but anyway, I will get it back up because it was only 15 minutes. It was good, and you still have that hour unlisted on your channel.
Yeah, I got the whole hour.
So I'll have to re-download his an hour, and that's what happened. I did have it done, but then I was trying to make space, trying to get a video out. And
Sure.
so I think that's what happened, and oh shoot, and then I think the combination of like
Yeah.
no one.
here.
Okay, it's still there. Okay, it got
No,
claimed.
that's public.
No, that's
That's the part 1.
okay. Yeah, that one I had to download is an hour. That's the one, right? That one, probably, because that's an hour long. I know I had to download.
It looks like it. 'Cause it's
download
right
it all.
before the Juneteenth one.
Yeah, so I'll re-download it and I'll go through it. I'll find it because it did take some time. And it
Yeah,
was,
because I wouldn't have labeled it. Or
yeah, and it was during a time where I was doing a lot of videos at a time, and I was like popping them out, and I was doing a lot of editing, and then I was deleting a whole bunch of downloads and files and trying to get one file in. Because with Power Director, sometime once you render, it'll say, "Hey, not enough space." So but yeah, it's all good. I'll get it. And then you guys wasn't asking for it, so I think the combination of that I thought was kind of.
Oh, so you got to be pushing for stuff.
No, they wasn't pushing, so it was pretty cool. But yeah.
So that just tells you that just because they're not pushing doesn't mean they don't want it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's maxed out too.
That's right. But you were at your big convention. That's where this.
Yeah. Free the people.
Free the people.
I guess I could talk about them first.
Okay.
So they have a pretty good size.
No, they're libertarians.
Oh yeah,
They're a libertarian group. Okay.
It's free the people.
Yes.
So I'm looking at the wrong place.
Okay.
So let me see. I'll bring them up so you can check them. And they have quite a few. So you remember the interview with Massey that I was talking about back when he first.
I do.
So that was Kibbe on Liberty.
Okay.
So Kibbe on Liberty is actually another part of Free the People.
Oh.
Kibbe he's a big libertarian. He's also, I think he's been in state offices before or something.
Mhm.
So I don't know these people that well, but he's really cool. So this is Free the People here.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I could minimize
What type of
this.
videos they do?
They do a lot. Mostly interviews.
Mostly interviews.
That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. See, Bruno wants to put his 4-year-old into the race.
I seen that. That's really funny. I know you told him. I guess we're making the we're making the laws and the requirements with regards to the who comes in and stuff. I heard him was asking,
Yeah.
"Hey, do I have to be American?" So we're
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
delegate.
I guess we're.
We run the you're the.
I'm just using logical. So I'm a libertarian. So
Because 4
I believe absolutely freedom, absolute freedom.
well, 4-year-old, that's a little young to be.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Still a kid though. Still a kid.
There's got to be some requirements. Maybe I think
Not a baby.
5. Well, of
Not a
course,
baby.
not a baby. You gotta be able to talk. You
Yeah,
gotta be able to say both.
baby's a baby. Kids are kids. 4-year-old's a kid. Oh, you can teach them t-ball, but they can't run for president.
Yeah, well, adults are adults, but not all adults can run for president. There's like requirements. You have to be at least actually you have to be at least 35 years old.
The requirements are not strict enough.
That's true.
For our president,
That's true.
obviously.
That's true too.
Oh, so they interviewed Spike.
Oh, they got a Spike interview.
Yeah. So they got.
That's premiering too. So it haven't came out, right?
Oh, it hasn't came out yet. Yeah. So here's Free the People. I need to. How did I do this before? Yeah, that's what I did before. No, that's not what I want to do. Why does it do that? Yep, the Libertarian is running to win. Guest Spike Cohen on episode 76. I bet you if I would have hit him up, he probably would have agreed to
Probably would.
let me interview.
Look at that.
Because I did talk to him for quite a while.
Did you? Oh.
Spike. See, I want to get rid of this. How do I get rid of all this over here? There we go. I just don't need to see all the stuff that I'm subscribed to.
There you go.
Not that it matters, like El Paso City and all that stuff. So.
Nice.
So let's see. This is going to be kind of difficult, and because I blew us up. If you didn't notice, we're much bigger
Look
now,
at that.
so people can see us.
Hey.
The camera's
We're
still like
looking
way
good.
far back because
It is, but you just blew us up, and
Yeah.
that works.
But if I bring the camera closer, it will be more clear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it will have a
True.
much sharper, clearer image. But then we'll have to sit like this.
Right.
You know, and then we have coronavirus and
it
stuff,
narrows
so.
the frame and all.
And we have
so.
social distancing.
Right. See, we are.
Did you hear G Liberty? He said, "Why? So what happens if you get corona?" He said, "You die.
You die.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die."
I did like
This
that
is the-
straightforwardness.
But this is the. So I had
That's what
to
they tell
talk to. Because I've never really talked to him about it. I don't really, we don't watch the news and stuff like that.
That's
So
what they think. That's
Yeah.
It's funny because they don't watch the news. And when he said that, I was like, you don't watch the news or whatnot. And it's just funny how just the atmosphere, just that lingering, it kind of seeps in. Even
I mean, you can tell
You
that,
can feel-
that my kids are not scared at all. That's why I
Right.
was like, oh, you don't seem like you're scared when you're running around church and stuff. And I got to be constantly reminded to put your mask on. Obviously, they're not scared,
Right.
but we have an instinct to be scared to die.
Right.
So he's like, oh, you die. But I guess he just feels like it's something that's separate from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just interesting because, like I said, I don't talk to my
Die.
kids about that stuff. I don't get them involved. I just, it's not something I want to
Nah.
bother them with. Same thing with politics. I'll ask them
Don't
silly
you
questions
die.
and stuff, but when it comes to like if I'm gonna watch the debates or something, they're gonna be in the other room watching cartoons.
Right.
It's none of their business. It's not anything they need to know.
That was
about.
cool. I thought he did a freaking amazing.
I thought so too. We're talking about you, dude.
I was super.
What up, guys?
I was super surprised. Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, those things have been floating around all over the place.
Jeez.
Who's in the den?
So, Debbie and Kate, we have our laptops out. Are we looking more professional?
Look at us. Kind of looking professional.
Yeah, you got somebody.
She's making me a decal, Billy Bull, I think she said.
Oh, is she? She's gonna give me some Libertarian Dave right here.
There we go. Look at that.
What am I looking for? Not browser.
So
external
Debbie
display.
and Kate, I just put that out there. I hear that we'll be able to have a little theater first.
Yeah, that's what let me look up that tweet. I'll look
That
up that
is
tweet here in a
so
second where she
funny.
messaged me.
That's
Or
so cool.
I think I don't know. Private messages and tweets, I get confused.
Oh.
I don't know if it's I know it at the time now.
Oh, okay.
Since I think somebody was tweeted me, and I thought it was a private message, so I was like, "Hey, that's a good idea. We might just try that or whatever." And
Oh. Yeah.
I don't like people to know that we don't actually come up with all this stuff ourselves.
Right. Exactly.
We actually take audience.
We do.
Our
We
audience
do.
audience
A
people
lot.
message us a lot and tell us, hey, you guys should try this, and You know, some stuff is like, yeah, that's a good idea.
It is.
We'll do that.
Majority of the stuff.
I mean, I always think, you know, more brains the better.
I had got ideas for some slogans. They came up with the slogans.
Oh, yeah. I put it on the thumbnail.
Yeah, I seen you picked up that one. You know who? I'm surprised because he was in here. I thought he was gonna say something. I guess he didn't see it. But Fighter, he's the one that
Fighter 69.
Fighter is
that
the
was
one
it. So yeah,
that's the one he did.
Well, I had two to choose from. The other one I was kind of like
Fighter, and another one. His name was
The other one sounded kind of like Lego My Ego type of thing.
Yeah,
let go my freedom.
No,
I
think he
let
was.
go
He
my
was,
liberty.
he was based off of a biblical. He was doing Moses, let my people go. When he was
let my
people
liberty
go.
go.
Yeah, so that's what I took it as. He was trying to play off. And the one I picked was real simple, and it came from someone new to the channel, but I kind of liked it. It was just 2 words. It was more of, and it's gonna be a slogan. I'm gonna be doing but yeah,
more of.
I think more of. She explained it a little bit how we get more of the wrong things. We get more of the wrong things, and Devolve is gonna concentrate on more of the things. Right now, we're in, like more. We get more focus more on all that good stuff. But yeah, I liked it. More of. So that's it was just 2 words. It was simple. But yeah, I got tons of suggestions. I asked. Man, I had like 60 to prove from. That's a long message. I had like 60 to prove from, and I narrowed down to 3, and yeah.
Yeah, we still need to update the background. I think we need
all that good stuff. Yeah,
better background and a camera. So I'm looking at a dance and movie theater.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. That is dope, man.
Yeah, in North Carolina. I think they're from North Carolina. So.
Oh, North Carolina.
So,
yeah, I used to stay in Havelock, North Carolina.
I was in Greenville, South Carolina. Well, I was in Clemson, South Carolina, but I did one of my favorite places to go was Charlotte.
Oh.
Charlotte's a really nice town. And it was about maybe 30-minute drive, 45-minute drive for me, if I remember right. It's been years, lots of years. Like, wow, 20 years?
20 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's been almost 20 years.
Oh, wow.
It was Charlotte was one of the fastest growing cities in the country at the time.
Oh.
So.
Very good stuff.
Yep, so Debbie and Kate are on Team G Liberty.
They are.
Yeah.
That's funny. It was so funny because I seen I was like, oh, what a great idea. I like it. Yeah, so I guess while you're looking, it's so funny because it's like, oh, he's just trying to it was the tiger guy, and I was like, no, I actually sent the 2 logos to before I even